Good morning. This is Alicia Fowler, Operations Officer with the Florida Division of Emergency Management, State Watch Office, and this is the Daily Situation Report for Tuesday, April the 22nd, 2009. The State Emergency Operations Center is currently activated to a Level 2 partial activation status in response to flooding conditions in the Panhandle and Big Bend regions of the state. Turkey Point Nuclear Power Plant Unit 3 is down for maintenance purposes. All other Florida nuclear power plants are in full operation status. No major electrical outages reported. All airports and seaports in the state are open and operating normally. All major highways in the state are open or will be open in the next 12 hours. No health advisories have been issued. No confirmed or suspected attacks on major computer networks in the state, and there are no known border security issues at this time. And now the weather report.
Thank you, Alicia. A secondary cold front currently stretched across the North Florida Peninsula and northern Gulf of Mexico will continue to press quickly south today while continuing to weaken. Rainfall is not expected along the front, but the boundary will serve to reinforce the dry air mass across the state and lead to humidity values dropping below critical levels across the majority of the state this afternoon. A red flag warning is in effect for the entire Florida mainland except for coastal areas in the western Panhandle, South Florida coast, and west central Florida. While winds will shift onshore Thursday, long durations of low humidity are also expected across interior areas, and fire weather watches are currently in effect for much of the Florida Big Bend and North Florida Peninsula, as well as interior locations of Central Florida and northwestern South Florida on Thursday. Behind this front, high pressure will expand eastward from the Gulf of Mexico across the state through the rest of the week, resulting in a stretch of dry and seasonable conditions through Saturday. Meanwhile, flooding continues on some North Florida rivers, and a river flood warning remains in effect for minor flooding on the Choctawhatchee, Ocklawaha, Osceola, St. Marks, and Apalachicola rivers. However, many of these rivers are forecast to fall below flood stage over the next few days. Moderate to major flooding is expected to continue on the lower Santa Fe River, as well as the middle and lower Suwannee River. The flood wave crest has reached the Gulf of Mexico, but high water is expected to continue through the week at points further upstream. For drought conditions, the Keat Drought Index average for the state of Florida is now 415 on a scale of 0 to 800, with the Lake Okeechobee average elevation at around 11.5 feet. With dry conditions expected for the remainder of the week and into the early weekend, a higher threat for wildfires will continue across the state.
Don't forget to include your pets when making your emergency plan for your family. Pets that are left behind during emergencies can get lost, become injured, or worse. They depend on you for all their needs, including emergency preparedness. You can get a plan for your family and pets by visiting www.floridadisaster.org. And that's all we have for you today. You have a great day.